おはようございます。今日は4月10日金曜日です。私はペハンです。
Und ich heiße Ufan.
今週は国際親善の週です。だから NY5 で我々は第3の言語で報告します。
Das Singapore Youth Festival 2015 steht vor der Tür und die Arbeitsgemeinschaft der darstellenden Künste in Nanyang bereiten sich darauf vor. Wir hören jetzt von unserem Journalistinnen-Team.
大家好，我是 NY5 的记者一鸣。新加坡青年艺术节开幕在即，学校表演艺术团体的成员们空前忙碌。今天我就要给大家介绍新加坡青年艺术节以及我们学校对这样一个盛大节日的筹备。新加坡青年艺术节是新加坡教育部举办的2年1度的盛大节日，其目的在于庆祝青年学生在课外辅助课程上所取得的傲人成就。该活动从4月开始，首先进行各项比赛，一直持续到7月，进行为期1个月的展演庆祝活动。这也是整个活动的高潮部分。由于活动范围广，参与人数众多，这项国家级的权威性比赛以及大型庆祝活动，为新加坡各中小学校、书院以及社会各机构表演团体高度重视。这些表演艺术团体的成员们日以继夜地为新加坡青年节做着准备。我们在此首先预祝他们能够取得傲人的成绩。下面让我们来采访一些我们学校的学生们。
Hello， 大家好，我们来自 Choir。我们的比赛将于下周4进行，现在大家都在紧张的准备之中。
也希望我们 CCA 可以在比赛中展现出自己最好的实力。
希望全校所有的 Performing Arts CCA 能在 NY5 中取得好成绩。
I'm Joy and I'm from Kuching.
I'm Samantha and I'm from String Ensemble.
So I'm having SYF this year, very soon. So I wish all my CCA people good luck.
Even though I'm not part of the SYF, I'm just stage crew, but then I wish my CCA good luck as well.
How do you feel? It's your first time joining SYF. How do you feel about it?
I feel not really that nervous because I'm with a lot of people and stuff.
I feel quite nervous because as stage crew, then we need to align, put the chairs and stands everything very quickly.
Okay, hi, I'm Grace Ang from class 209.
And I'm Chloe from 209.
I'm from modern dance.
And I'm from Chinese dance.
So to the modern dancers and Chinese dancers,
加油 for HG50.
Yeah, we know it's an arduous journey ahead, but we can do it. 加油!
Hi, I'm Celine from class 209. And I'm Natalie from class 109. We wish all of you all the best for SYF, and especially for Chinese Orchestra. 加油 for SYF. And get good with honors.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Meng Hui from String Ensemble. Our SYF date is on the 16th of April. Because we are too hot to handle, so let's back off. So, Mina 加油!
I'm Shading from 209 and I'm from String Ensemble. I am the stage crew for SYF, so we are practicing very hard so that we can make sure that the performance is going to be on time and all. And yeah, so 加油 for SYF.
I'm Shenle from String Ensemble too. I'm going for this is my first SYF in secondary school, and I'm very excited for it. We practice very hard, for long hours, and I think we're gonna do well. 加油 to the other CCAs too.
Yay! ありがとうございます。
In unserer modernen Gesellschaft ist Wandel die einzige Konstante. Dabei scheint die Generationskluft immer größer zu werden. Was meinen unsere Mitschülerinnen und Lehrer dazu?
Hi, I'm Lawrence. I'm from 410.
Hi, I'm Beiling. I like cats.
And I'm Audrey from 410.
Okay, just start on the etymology of memes. So this is pure theorization. I'm not very sure whether it's the actual thing, but there's this French word, it's meme, and in French it means same. So the mere fact of the meme's existence is to be relatable.
The definition of meme is a cultural unit of information or something like that. So basically it's about culture and how people relate to each other. So memes is basically just
inside jokes.
Inside jokes, yes, inside joke. So Pepe the Frog is a meme because he looks really sad, and the picture of the frog is used when something mildly disappointing happened.
Like when you get 74 instead of 75, which makes an A1. Yeah.
When the teacher tells you that you gotta do the worksheet even though it's not graded, then you just be like,
post it on social media and then like it blows up, and then after it becomes an inside joke, but it's an inside joke among like multiple people. So a joke that had never died, I guess. Like the earliest traceable meme is gotta go fast, which is a Sonic thing. Like Sonic the Hedgehog was running really fast and he was like gotta go fast, and it's still alive now. Like
it is? I thought it's dead.
15 years later.
No, that's just because it's an internet meme. There are memes in real life, like certain types of graffiti, like people just draw that on stuff everywhere.
I think a lot of what makes memes funny is the trivialization, like you know how people use comedy to face their life problems, so you make it funny with a meme. Yeah, and people, in like a lot of times it's black comedy, like there's this set of expressions called the rage faces. They're really old memes, I think, but I was obsessed with them. So there would be this face that looks really sad and it has a really large chin for some reason, and it's called the Forever Alone face, and it appears to have lots of cracks on it as if the skin was drying up, and overall it just looks really tragic and sad. But people find it funny because it's relatable and they can use it to trivialize their problems. So when somebody rejects you, then you're like, forever alone. Then you laugh a bit to yourself and you're like, it's just a meme, it's funny, haha, okay. But deep down, you know that everything's not okay.
And also because it's on the internet, right? So anyone can just download the picture, and now technology very advanced, so you can just edit it yourself and then add your own text, add your own background and whatever. So it kind of evolved because of imitation, I guess.
Oh, so in general meme usage, there's this thing called, okay, I coined the term, dibs on it. There's this thing called the ironic cycle. So let's say you have a meme and you first see it and you're like, it's not that great, I guess it's a bit funny, whatever, not gonna use it, it's so mainstream, you know. But and then like so maybe like a group of your friends, they see that meme and they feel the same way, so you're like, oh yeah, that meme, it's so weird that people like it, right? Then you start using it ironically and it just spirals down from there, because when you use it ironically, sooner or later you start using it unironically and you'll actually mean it, and that is when you get the true humor of the meme.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so okay, for example, the doggy meme. The one with Comic Sans everywhere and the yellow dog. I found it at first really, why are people laughing about this dog? I mean, it looks cute and offended, I guess, but like, it's just Comic Sans text. So I showed it to like my roommates, right? And then they probably seen it at some point as well. Then we were just like, haha, okay. Then we started using the Comic Sans text ironically, like when somebody drops their spoon, then you'd be like, wow, such drop, very spoon. And then your friends will be like, I guess that's funny. But eventually, as you're exposed to it, it's like brainwashing, you know. You start believing that it's actually funny. And then, like, a few months after that, we realized that we actually thought it was funny and we weren't being ironic about it anymore. And it was so shameful. It's like, what have we come to, you know? But that's how it works a lot of the time, yeah.
The students will be talking about things they like, which are maybe I can ask you whether you know about it or not. Things they like are memes. Do you guys know what memes are?
Kind of.
You mean like the 9gag thing?
MEME, right?
Yeah.
Kind of,
Troll
not very
or
sure.
something like that.
An idea or some.
You mean it's a short form for something?
No, it's not.
Jumbo, do you know what meme?
Is there a Chinese term for it?
What's meme?
MEME， 你去查了
还我是张博老师，会跟大家讲一下磁带的故事。
Hi, Mr. Lim from the music teacher from the aesthetic department, and I'm going to tell you about writing letters.
Hello, I'm Xie from art aesthetic department. I knew this day would come, but I didn't expect it to be so soon.
I saw this on a Facebook post that anyone who can see the link between these two items, then will show your real age. 所以这个铅笔和这个磁带到底有什么关系呢？我来show给你来看。你把铅笔插到这个磁带的这个里面的时候，然后通过转动铅笔就可以来
A 面到 B 面
倒带。我们那个时候所有的流行歌曲，我们都是通过听磁带，然后一盘磁带其实还蛮贵的，那我们买不起，就会有一个同学就会
买盗版的。
当然那个时候，我的母国是很多盗版磁带的，所以当时买盗版磁带其实也是很贵的。但是对我们来说，那我们就怎么办呢？就是大家分开买，就是比方说你喜欢刘德华，你就买刘德华的磁带；那我喜欢张学友，我就买张学友的磁带。然后拿到一盘磁带的时候呢，大家就互相交换分享，所以这个是一个蛮棒的一个回忆。但是我们现在都已经没有磁带，然后也没有 CD 了，所以的话，那大家都是用 MP3。
Do you remember making tapes for your friends?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yes.
你也是那个时代。
Yeah, go watch Guardians of the Galaxy. You will understand.
对，就是通常就是我们的自选集，所以的话有一些对于一些朋友或者同学或者
追女生
一些很有特别意义的歌曲的话，会把它们然后混合录在同一张磁带里面。
当一个女孩子收到一个男孩子的磁带有他的 favorite song 的时候，你就知道他喜欢他了哈。
对，然后而且因为这样子录的时候，还有可能你还可以甚至把一些心里的话讲出来，然后录在里面，表白的一种工具。
有做过吗？I went to school in the United States between 1986 and 1993. In those days, there was no email. Well, maybe there was, but I didn't have an email. So to communicate with home, you had to write letters. And you write letters to your parents or your friends, and you wait about a month before. It takes 2 weeks for the letter to get there, and then 2 weeks for them to write back. They write back immediately. 为君爱而如吾。这个
儿许久，儿就是你字去掉那个单人旁。
许久没有写信回家了哈。哎，这个太感动，太，这个是也有我爸爸的啊。
为君无儿如吾啊。就是说，为君就是你的名字，
对，我知道我的名字。
我要跟学生讲嘛，为君就是你的名字，无儿就是儿子，然后如吾就是好像在跟你讲话一样，对，都是一样
啊。OK 哈，
对，一样的
啊。所以他说最近1个月没给你去信了，在11月里妈妈忙着帮弟妹应付考。
这个因为我们当时我们写信的时候也是这样，跟同学写信通常也是。至少要1个星期到2个星期的时间，信才会寄到。所以这2个星期之内的时候，每天就是超期待，就是每天就是看信箱。
尤其是等女朋友的信，等女朋友的信来的时候，你就每天都查。
而且是等到了之后那个信，然后看过一遍之后就收起来，随身带着。
没有，
然后随时拿出来再看一遍，再看一遍这样子。
不，你看完了以后马上就回信了。马上就回信。是哈，我要讲一句话，就是我小时候。其实觉得很难跟父母亲沟通，很难跟父母亲讲话，但是写信的时候反而，真的可以把心里话写出来。我现在我在看我妈妈说的话，我发现跟妈妈在一起的时候，完全不了解妈妈的 心思的感受，但是慢慢写下来了以后，我觉得反而会亲密多了。所以写信的真的是有一种可以把感情带进来，可能是我反而在觉得就是那段时间更加了解父母亲，之前在家的时候都没有这种沟通在那里。
要钱的时候比较容易开口，
而且时间上来讲的话，因为写一封信，你可以一边写一边想，甚至可能不用一气呵成，我可以一封信大概用3-4天的时间来写，然后这3-4天之中发生的一些事情或者一些想法，我都可以慢慢的写下来。然后那在我们读到信的时候也是一样的感觉，就是说不会像现在的那种，就是任何事情都是那种很快一个 text 就传过去了，然后但是其中一些想法和感情都没有那么长的时间去真正的酝酿它，我就觉得还蛮可惜的。
And there was a time where digital cameras are not affordable for a student, so I bought film cameras instead. So before, I don't know, you guys are taking photographs with digital camera, but there was a time, I think 你们的年代也是
Yes, okay.
These are called slides. To your slides are PowerPoint, but these are really like you take the camera.
This is the first PowerPoint.
Yeah, the first type of PowerPoint, and they call it slides, so you have to develop it. So
actually, this is why it's called slides.
Yeah, it's why it's called
slides. And slides, and they could print. I used to own an Octomat, which takes movement. So it is an 8-frame camera, and then it takes 8. These are negatives. I mean, probably you guys have seen this, but this is the medium format negatives, bigger. Yeah, and the holder can put in medium format quite well. Like what they say, you wait for the letters to come. You go to your letterbox every day. This is the same. You don't just flip through because you can't. There's no screen for you to look at. You have to wait, and that kind of anticipation is what makes it fun.
Dankeschön.
オペレーション笑うは更新列がある子どもたちを助ける協会です。今週の間、更新列がある子どもたちを助けるからいろいろな募金活動をしました。今、笑うミッションが作ったビデオを見てください。
Hi, I'm Francis and I'm 17 this year. I have a cleft lip. It's a facial deformity that formed while I was still in my mother's womb, and it's like a dent from my lip upwards. It affects my nasal cavity. I understand what it's like to have emotional and physical scars. When I tilt my head up, I can clearly see the scar when my lips split. Though no one else can see it, I feel like everyone can. I remember not caring about my appearance until I was 8 and was different from everyone else. In primary school, it was just name calling. And then, as I moved on to secondary school, it just got more harsh and violent. I was made to feel isolated because of a birth defect that wasn't even my fault. People made fun of me every day at school, but as I went into my last year, I just stopped caring. I've always been nice in the hopes of showing them that appearance isn't everything, but they just thought I was a gullible fool trying to fit in. Maybe for the first 3 years, I was trying to fit in, but I certainly wasn't gullible. To be honest, they were simply cowards threatened by difference. One of my dearest memories, though, was when I used to play with my younger sister, Angeline. She never cared about my flaws. She was the person who gave me strength.
So viel für heute. Wenn Sie Kritik oder Feedback habt, dann schaut an unsere Twitter-Seite at NY5YGH vorbei oder
我々の Facebook ページは facebook.com/NY5NYGH です。皆さんを like してください。これは NY5 の作品です。私はピハンです。
Und ich bin Wufan. Vielen Dank und auf Wiedersehen.